Hi, I'm John Scott, Subaru Senior Master Certified Technician for Subaru of Orange Park. I've been with Subaru for more than 10 years. I'm ASC Master Certified. I'm Subaru Senior Master Certified. I've been a racing rally nut since I was a child, from watching Colin McRae in the 555 car, win WRC champions, to Peter Solberg up to the mid-2000s in the WRC, just dominate with Subaru in the WRC. And I've just found a passion for these cars and everything that they're engineered to be. They're the best cars on the road. I think Subaru's all-wheel drive system is what sticks them out further than anybody else. Even in the rally heritage, being the WRC champions for countless of years, the boxer engine's a lower center of gravity. The all-wheel drive system is just it's an all-weather, all-climate car. Snow, rain, mud, ice, dry, sand, it's just the best that there is on the market. And the Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive means that there's no torque steer in the car because all of our axles are symmetrically the exact same length, and that's what creates torque steer. Most cars have transfer cases off to the side of the transmission, which means that one of their axle shafts is shorter than the other. Like anything, you take care of it, it will take care of you, but our product takes care of you longer. I've worked on Subarus that are well over 500,000 miles and still come in the dealership for their routine oil changes. With minor maintenances in between, they will last. I think by coming to a dealership, you're going to get the dealership versus an independent shop. An independent shop, those guys don't have the specific training on products. They're a general knowledge for workmanship. They know a little about everything because they work on all cars, and there's just no way to understand and know everything about everything. It's impossible. So it's important to come to a dealership where the factory trained technicians know everything about that product. And there's nothing that we can't do from bumper to bumper that is not capable that we do here at the dealership. We've got tons of special tools, which our cars actually require lots of special tools because it's such a different design than other manufacturers. And coming to a dealership, we have all of those tools in stock that we use every day, with airbag harness tools to diagnose airbag electrical problems, Subaru Select Monitor to be able to diagnose your drivability concerns. And also at the dealership, one of the main resources is being able to talk to Subaru and communicate with the manufacturer themselves, the people who built the car. If there was a problem that we couldn't understand, it's an unlimited resourcing network. Going to an independent shop that they know a general knowledge about everything, they know a little about everything. By going there, they don't understand that the boxer motor is actually it's a separate breed upon itself. It's unlike any other motor out on the market besides Porsche. Porsche, it uses a boxer motor. Subaru uses a boxer motor. The only two manufacturers that are dedicated to the boxer design. The independent shops, by not knowing about the boxer motors, they will incorrectly put head gaskets in, and they cost the customer, again, to do the job. It's just twice as much. The head bolts themselves are different, and they also require different torque specs. You can't put the two center ones in the outer ones because they're different lengths. And there's lots of special attention needs to be done to get the job done, fixed right the first time, and in a timely manner. And I've also seen a lot of independent shops, even when because Subaru, it's a boxer motor design. When you're underneath the car, it looks totally different than any other car on the road. When you're underneath the car, the transmission looks like the engine oil pan. And because our cars sit, the design where our cars, the boxer motor and transmission sit in the chassis, it just looks different than anybody else. So what independent shops will do is they will think that they're doing an oil change on the car, and they will accidentally drain the transmission thinking it's the engine oil because that's where the engine oil pan is located in the car. And then they will actually double fill the engine oil because they've never drained it in the first place. And they go to add another 4.6 quarts of oil in there, so you've got The capacities, you've got 9 quarts of oil inside an engine that's designed for 4.6 quarts, and then you've also drained out 5 quarts of transmission fluid. A few miles down the road, you start having transmission problems, and that's not a warrantable thing. And I think it's important to come to a dealership because we know everything about Subarus, and costly. It could actually cost a lot more money. People thinking that they're going to save money by going to an independent shop. Well, you're going to get what you pay for, and it could actually end up costing you more money because they don't have the specific product knowledge, and that could actually end up costing the consumer a lot more money. Coming to a dealership is really not that much more expensive. If anything, it's just about the same. All of our prices for our oil change, rotating balances, and all of our maintenance items, those are all competitive prices because the dealership does have to compete to the independents. But what you are getting is multi-point inspections by factory-trained technicians that know the product inside and out and can spot issues and correct them in a timely manner the first time, fixed right the first time. It's key. But our oil changes, it's the same price as if you were to go to an independent shop. Tire rotations, which is it's the same price. So we are competitive to the independent world, but what you're getting at the dealership is a lot more quality because once again, we know everything about the product. If I had any tips for the customers, it would be check and change your oil within this recommended time. Oil change intervals, on the newer cars are 7,500 miles, and also each oil change, it needed to rotate the tires because of the all-wheel drive system. They can be harsh on tires if they're not rotated. And Subaru recommends every oil change, at 7,500 miles needs a tire rotation, and that's just for the longevity of the vehicle and the tires and the maintenance. I was with Subaru Gwinnett for years. We were a race shop there, had an all-wheel drive dyno, in-house tuner. We built 800 wheel horsepower STIs out of the dealership, and customers would purchase the cars and then turn around and just say, I want 800 wheel horsepower, and that's what we did. Once again, I'm Jonathan Scott, Subaru Senior Master Technician at Subaru Orange Park. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, just give us a call. Ask for me, ask for Joe, ask for Thomas, ask for Kevin. We have a top-notch service department, and we have all the tools, all the knowledge, and all of the training and the passion to be able to take care of anything that you would need. I look forward to seeing you soon.